Wimborne is a market town in Dorset. Its Wetherspoons has quite some history. The man in the wall refers to the tomb of a local magistrate, Anthony Ettrick, which can be found in the wall of Wimborne Minster. Ettrick was involved in the capture of the Duke of Monmouth after the Monmouth Rebellion in 1685. How he ended up being buried in the wall is one of the quirks of history. He fell out with the town's authorities and swore that he would not be buried in the minster, but later had a change of heart and persuaded the church authorities to allow him to be buried in the wall of the minster, so that he was neither inside nor outside. He was convinced that he was going to die in the year 1693, and he even had the date inscribed on his coffin ahead of his death. However, he outlived his predicted date of death by a decade, so that when he died in 1703, the date on the coffin had to be amended. Other famous burials in Wimborne Minster include King Ethelred I of Wessex, who died in 871, and the parents of Margaret Beaufort, who was the mother of King Henry VII. There is also a chained library, one of the first public libraries to be established in Britain. You can also see a section of painted wall, which was covered over and preserved after England's churches were whitewashed during the Reformation. The pub also pays tribute to Thomas Hardy, whose romantic novels and poems were set in the surrounding towns and villages of Dorset. He lived in Wimborne for 2 years in the 1880s. There are also prints and texts dedicated to the work of Sir Alan Cobham, who founded Cobham plc, which is a leading aerospace and defence systems company based in Wimborne.